Gemini, come on in. This is your reading for Aries season for this new astrological year. I'm loving what I'm seeing energetically, so come on in for these messages. So, starting out with your current energy, you really are not, you don't have any energy for any BS right now. And I love this for you, Gemini. There's no energy for BS. You're not trying to go back and forth with anyone. There's not an argumentative type of energy here coming into Aries season. It's really just matter of fact. This is what I want to do. I'm resting myself. I'm loving on myself. I'm accepting myself. I'm giving myself permission to love on myself, to rest, to go to the spa, to get a massage, to not be arguing back and forth with you. If you don't deserve my energy, if you're not someone that I want to give my energy to, that is my choice. I have a decision at all moments of the day, at all times, that I can make as to who I give my energy, as to how I give my energy. And I'm being very intentional about who I give my energy to, as well as how I reserve my energy. Okay, and with this Six of Swords here, to clarify, for this current energy, Gemini, as you're moving into Aries season, if it's something that is not serving you to the point where you're like, this is no longer something I want to be a part of, you're excusing yourself. You're like, okay, you guys want to stay here? Okay, great. This is just not a part of what I want to do. So I'll see you boys later. I'll see you guys on the flip side. So giving yourself permission to leave spaces as well that do not resonate with where you want to go right now, with where you want to end up. 6 + 4 is 10. That don't equal your ultimate fulfillment and happiness. If it doesn't feel right for you energetically, you're not trying to make it fit. You're okay with letting it go. You're not trying to have any unnecessary battles or expend any unnecessary energy coming into Aries season, which means you are being very intentional. And I love that for you starting out this new astrological year. There is victory that I'm seeing here in the past position for you. So I feel like because you feel that you have reached a point of victory in your life where you have seen forward progression and success in ventures that you have put your energy and time into in the past, and you did also get a good response from other people, and you did meet and get to communicate with other people in this victory that you experienced, that you were like, wait, other people like me do exist. Wait, people that do actually want well for you do exist. Hey, people that are able to effectively work together do exist. There are people out there that do want to just support me, that do see my energy as valuable. And so that's what is promoting this moment for you moving into this new astrological year, where you're like, I don't have to pretend to be anyone I'm not. I don't have to show up to spaces and try and make you like me. I don't have to try and go back and forth with you about how I feel about things, because I know there is someone that already accepts me for exactly who I am. There is an audience of people. There are supportive people that want to be my friend, that accept me for exactly who I am, that are positive people, that create a positive environment. We create a positive environment whenever we are around each other. So you don't have to force anything coming into Aries season, because you're like, I already know what it feels like to be victorious from just showing up as myself. And so now I have nothing to prove to anyone. I know I never did, but now I know it for a fact, because I've seen the victory as a result of me showing up that unapologetically, right? So moving forward, there's no sense of feeling sorry for yourself. I don't feel sorry for anything that I've been through, particularly with your emotional experiences. Not feeling sorry, not feeling bad, not feeling any shame for what you've gone through in the past. Instead, looking at it as like, wow, those changes I had to go through in order to be who I am right now. Those changes I had to experience in order to come out the other side and be able to know what environments are not good for me. I had to be in environments that literally weren't good for me to know, hey, this is not the best place for me to be, and remove myself. But I'm not gonna move forward having any regret or shame for the relationships that I was in, the past like, because it's kind of like she puts her foot in it in one of the cups, so it's just like you may have stirred up drama, you may have stirred up other people's emotions, you may have had literally a hand or foot in a situation that didn't turn out well emotionally, or that drained yourself or others. Like, you particularly had a hand in draining you or someone else's energy. Not feeling sorry for yourself, not feeling sorry for experiences or situations or relationships you were in that drug your emotions through the mud, or drug somebody else's emotions through the mud. It's the season, it's the new year. We're taking accountability for our roles, and we're learning lessons, and we're moving on. That's it. I'm not harboring or holding on to past stuff. Okay? And that's exactly how it should be. Release that. Let that go. Accept the changes that you've made in yourself that no longer identify with those past toxic traits, that no longer identify with those past shameful or guilty habits. Move forward positively and productively, remembering the lesson that you need to take from those experiences and situations. Okay? So the outcome, Gemini, is definitely being able to make decisions and not be so set on seeing the results of what you've put in so far. Instead, understanding that even though I can't see anything is happening, something is going on beneath the surface. I am learning these skills, and I am reprogramming my subconscious to a degree where I'll be able to see the results of my efforts tangibly in my reality. But first, it will happen on the subconscious before I start to see it in the conscious. So remembering that in the outcome here, and knowing that you seeing the results of your work, or you staying consistent with certain routines and habits that will allow you to see tangible results in your reality, are very dependent, Gemini, on the decisions that you're intuitively making. Be okay with listening to your intuition. Allow your intuition to guide your ability to make decisions right now, especially, like as I said before, with working in groups, working with others. If it feels toxic, if it feels like it's just holding you back in a way, if it feels like you're not able to properly exercise the power that you want to exert towards certain tasks, maybe it's better for you to do things on your own. And in the same breath, you are not to possess or be toxic towards other people and delegating certain things for them to do so that you can get ahead, right? There's a way to be a leader where you're not toxic. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You're definitely in a space, Gemini, where you're wanting to take action and see further progression. But it is, before you're taking action, before you're making moves, like you see in this picture here, consult your intuition. Consult the divine feminine aspect of yourself and say, is this really going to benefit me? How do I feel? What feelings come up when I think about making this decision? How does it make me feel thinking about making this decision? How would I feel making that decision? What feelings come up? And really using your intuition and your emotions to help drive the actions that you are taking moving forward. It is really working together. And I think this is a trend for everyone, all signs, is really working together with your divine masculine and divine feminine aspect of yourself, bridging the gap, coming into more of a state of teamwork with those energetic aspects of yourself to really get things done with this Ace of Wands, to really bring about a new way of going forth and being productive, showing your excitement for life, being spirited about life. This is also a way for you to move forward in the way that you are physically taking care of your body with the Ace of Wands. So learning how to override or make certain decisions, not only just based on do I feel like it, but like, is this pouring into me? Is this helping me to see my goals? The Two of Cups, I just saw it drop out of the deck. So again, that speaks to, like I said, that trend for everyone with the masculine and feminine energies really coming together. That will really help you to make more clear-cut decisions. The decision or the answer will be a lot more clear to you the more you keep your divine feminine and your divine masculine in mind, considering both of those aspects of yourself. And like I said, with the Gemini energy, the twins, like both sides of yourself and those energies. What is a soul journey message for Gemini? Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Okay, so Gemini, during Aries season, really be in a state of acceptance. Maintain that sense of acceptance that you're coming into Aries season with. Keep this energy the entire season, okay? And be ready to accept that sometimes you do need to walk away from situations. Accept that sometimes there are a time limit on certain things. You know, like when you're baking a cake and then the timer goes off. Sometimes it's like the timer's going off with this friendship. The timer's going off with this relationship. Have acceptance. The timer's going off with this job. Okay. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. You cannot change other people, but you can change yourself. Accepting that. Okay. I love you so much, Gemini. I will be back to post more readings. In the meantime, definitely visit the description box below for any links to go ahead and book a personal session with me. I would love for you guys to give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Leave me a comment below. I love to respond and interact with you all. And subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.